Welcome back to another episode of Characters Who Got Shafted. This is a series where I talk about characters who got the short end of the stick. The criteria for it is story importance, lore relevance, meta-relevance, promotion, and of course community perception. Let's talk about someone who got shafted in all, and that's Luocha. He didn't have that much of a story presence when he first showed up. Just someone Honkai Impact players got hyped about because he looked like Otto. His lore is also being heavily misused. We haven't seen him since the Lufu with Jingliu, and he's been MIA ever since. Luocha was an imaginary abundance healer who released alongside Silverwolf. He was actually a really great healer who had an auto-heal, making him so friendly, and I believe he was the first character with a zone or a field, technically. His ultimate also removed buffs from an enemy. I think one of his only problems was that he didn't have a cleanse. Despite being overlooked by the community, he was a pretty good healer for the time, especially our first limited support. He did a pretty solid job. Well, what happened? Whoa happened. Completely outclassed Luocha in terms of support capabilities, adding blast heal and her ult giving energy and attack for the whole team, which got better the more expensive units got. Luocha was already not favored in high regard by the community at large, but with Huohuo's release, he was surely starting to get ignored. Then 2.x came and brought over Gallagher, a 4-star this time, who set the standard for 4-star supports going forward. He did, providing debuffs, break damage, a full AoE heal, good single target heal, and Luocha was just getting done filthy. Jingliu has shown up in the story more times than him, and he's supposed to be in a team up with her. Aventurine would also be released, which pretty much made every support irrelevant, as he made you pretty much invincible, which caused Luocha to fade into obscurity even more. However, he finally found his place being a third best in slot for Castoris, who I personally think is better than Gallagher, but don't errate me. He was also made free alongside Ruin Mei with the Selector, but most people are probably going to tell you to pick Ruin Mei, so shafted once again. Luocha is such an interesting character that just got overlooked by the devs and the community at large. Well, that's all for today. Let me know what you think. Some things I missed. Let me know who you want to see next, and thank you for listening to my Yap Sesh.